Alright, so this video is about women lowering their standards to meet us men where we are. If you're being real with yourself, you know that's the case. You know it's no arguing that. Women have made it very easy for us as men because we are not challenged in any type of way to be better men on all levels of it. Women have came down to our level, and how you know that, men, we could dog women day in and day out, disrespect them, call them all type of names, whether it's in the music, whether it's in our day-to-day actions, whether it's the way that, you know, we conduct ourselves around them, what we do to them, so on and so forth, pimping them out, all type of stuff. If we really valued our women and if we really had standards, we wouldn't allow ourselves to treat our women that way. But being that we do, but somehow women still fool with us, you gotta see that women have lowered their expectation and have lowered their standards to meet us where we are in order for them to find love. Now, I understand women shouldn't be doing that. I get that 1,000%, and that's why I never try to negate majority of things that's being said as far as what's going on women's side. But we are equal participant in that, so much so that you gotta ask yourself, especially in this new day and age where I can say the women's side has gotten a lot worse than what I'm used to. But you gotta ask yourself, if women out here, you know, speaking a certain type of way now, operating with a certain mentality to where it seems like they are acting like men, I won't call it masculine, I'm about to make a video about that, but where they would be acting the way that we men act, saying the things that we say, turning grimy and, you know, unlike what a lady's supposed to be. If women have started doing that, you gotta ask yourself, why? Why have they started doing it out of nowhere? Maybe it's because they've learned from the people that should be the leaders. Maybe it's because they know that's where the attention is. That's where they get male attention from. Maybe it's because if they were this good girl or whatever the case may be, they would get overlooked. So they got to do extra in order to get the type of attention that they want. Now, again, I understand women shouldn't be doing that. I get it. I'm not taking away from what women should or shouldn't be doing. But what is it that we men should be doing in regards to that? Is it just their fault? Because I've had a lot of different women come at me, but if you wasn't the caliber of woman that I'm into, it ain't nothing that I can do for you. Now, I could be friends with any woman, but as far as pursuing them on that level or whatever the case may be, and I would get it understood at the very beginning, but if you didn't act a certain type of way, or if I got a certain vibe from you, it wasn't gonna be nothing, you know, between us on a serious note. It would just be friends. But I'm only one man, all right? The vast majority of men are not going to have standards. I actually have standards for myself. I've always conducted myself that way. But the point of it is that majority of men don't care what a woman coming with. We got one thing in mind for the most part, and we all know what that is. All right, so being that women have started going out of their way to act a certain way and do certain things, that's indicative of behavior that they know is accepted. All right, so we men, the part that we play, we don't have to, you know, accept women from that standpoint. But being that we at such the low level that we are, women are playing right into our hand, and that's why I have so much frustration with us men, because we don't have enough self-motivation to do better and to require more. We accept whatever, and now our women are now accepting whatever. So essentially they have come down to our level and they meeting us where we are, and they're learning from our behavior as opposed to requiring us to do more. They are now starting to do less, and it works out for us perfectly as men. So that's why I would have a problem with men, because our community is already in piss poor condition, and now we bringing our women down with it. But what are men gonna see this video as? Simping, instead of actually looking at the situation and saying, yeah, that's really happening. Because women ain't doing all this nonsense for the attention of other women. I can guarantee you that. They doing it because learned behavior. They have learned what gets a man off, what ticks us, so on and so forth. So therefore, they're now playing into our hands. So we men have a huge part that we play in that. All right, so that's all this video was about. It's just to prove the point how women have come to the point of lowering themselves, devaluing themselves to meet men where they are. All right, like, comment, whether it's good or bad. I know this one, as far as men, well, none of my videos are really approved by men because I'm always calling men out. But again, it's because of the type of man that I am and the type of men that we need. In order for our community to get better, we can't have the type of men that think from a standpoint that if somebody keeping it real, they're a simp. We can't have the type of men that could, you know, operate a certain type of way or think or have a certain mentality or point fingers at women in order for our community to get back in the position that it need to be. We need more upstanding men. And too many of y'all are not the upstanding men that we need to have. So therefore, I'm talking directly to y'all. Hopefully, I could pull something out of some of y'all. I don't think a vast majority of y'all are going to budge off y'all square because y'all, that's just who y'all are. But hopefully some men that see this can understand where I'm coming from, can acknowledge the truth that I'm trying to convey, so on and so forth, and it could actually start, which I highly doubt it to do, but it can actually start something to where we start doing better as men. But appreciate y'all for watching.